When should you use JavaScript's void keyword? Imagine clicking a link that runs some code but doesn't reload the page or navigate away. Or think about running a function immediately and not caring about its return value. That's where the void keyword comes into play. The void keyword in JavaScript is an operator that takes an expression and always returns undefined. It's mainly used when you want to run some code but intentionally ignore what it might return. This can be helpful in many situations, especially with functions and asynchronous JavaScript. One common use is with HTML anchor tags. When you have a link that triggers JavaScript code, like clicking a button, you might not want the page to reload or navigate. Instead of using a regular href that points to a URL, you can set href to JavaScript void 0. This makes the link clickable and focusable, but it stops the browser from navigating or refreshing. For example, if you write href is equal to JavaScript void 0, onClick is equal to clicking it will show the alert but won't reload the page. Another scenario is with immediately invoked function expressions, or IIFEs. Usually, you wrap a function in parentheses and add parentheses after to run it right away. But you can also use void before a function to make it clear you want to execute the code and ignore the return value. For example, writing void function, console log, executed, runs the function immediately and discards what it returns, which is usually undefined. You might also see void used in functions to explicitly return undefined. Instead of writing return or return undefined, some developers write return void 0. It's a stylistic choice that makes it clear no value is being returned. In code minification, or when writing small snippets, void 0 is often used as a quick way to representing undefined. It's shorter and sometimes faster to write, especially in compact code. When working with asynchronous JavaScript, using void with a function means you run the function but don't care about its return value. This can be useful when you want to trigger an action without handling what it returns. Keep in mind, if you try to call a named function after applying void, it will evaluate to undefined, and calling it will cause an error. Also, arrow functions can't be invoked immediately with void without parentheses, since arrow functions need parentheses to run right away. So, the main reason to use the void keyword is to execute an expression or function while explicitly discarding its return value. It's a handy tool for controlling how your code runs, preventing unwanted navigation, or signaling that you don't need a value from an expression. Whether you're working with links, functions, or asynchronous code, understanding when and how to use void helps keep your JavaScript clean and predictable.